Next up, Jen Scanlin.
So I have a regular routine on Fridays after work. I get out about 6, and I text everyone on my phone to see if they want to get a drink. Because if I go home to Brooklyn, like, I'm not coming out at midnight. It's like not, you know, and no one ever calls me back because they all have boyfriends or children. But I still do this on the off chance that someone has a crisis and wants to get a cocktail. And then I go and I do my makeup at Sephora. If you haven't, you should. It's like, I can't afford that stuff, but you know I look like a half drag queen, but it's fine. And then I go to Chipotle, and then I love my face. And then I go to Forever 21. And if you don't know what Forever 21 is, it's a 2-story mecca of slutty clothing for tweens and out of college. And I hate this place. You know, you walk in and the lighting is terrible, and there's just racks and racks and neon clothes and feathers and sequins, and the music's like blasting, and it's like techno, like landslide. It's like bad. And I do this because I have an irrational fear that I'm going to get kicked out because I'm too old and I'm like not cool enough. So I go and I usually last 10 minutes and I feel good, and I'm like, you know, I haven't gotten my over 30 ass kicked out, so I'm like, good, I'm good. And I just walk out, you know, like, see you. And there's no phone calls, but that's beside the point. I'm still okay. But this time I look down at my phone and I'm like, okay, no one's called yet. What the hell? I'll try something on. And so I grabbed something that looked like Skipper, you know, Barbie's cousin. It was like a tube top. And I just said, you know, this is small, it won't take long, I'll just do this. So I go up to the room, I hand it to the girl who's like 15, and she's got this tiny top headband. Like, your boyfriend digs me, and I'm like, okay, well, this is, I'm still, go, just do it. So I'm in there, and I'm squeezing it over my head, and I hear next to me over, like, like, I hear over, so are you gonna fuck him? And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like squeezing it down. She's like, I don't know, but I think I'm gonna give him head. And as I'm like pulling it, and my head pops out, and I'm all sweaty, and I just see my mouth go, what language? So I kind of took it off, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. This, you know, well, your head. And I go out there, and I go to hand it to the girl, and clearly someone's in the mirror with it on as a skirt. So I have no idea. I thought it was it could have been a purse for all I know. And I was like, what? You know what? Cut your losses. And I hear him, oh my God, I think that lady heard us. And I'm like, lady? Oh my God, it's happening. Like, it's happening tonight. Like, this is the big night. This is it. I'm too old to be in here anymore. So I'm like going down the escalator, and I still don't know if I was going down the wrong way, because people are coming up, so I still can't quite figure that out. I'm running, I'm knocking people over, I couldn't get out. I must have looked like I lit the place on fire. I was like sweaty and running, and I hear, ma'am, can I help you? And I'm like, ma'am! I'm like dizzy, and I'm not feeling well, and I just kind of took myself over and knocked a mannequin over. And I kind of just toppled with it, and I look up and I just see this big mouth full of braces, you know, that kind of like, I'm still on my parents' insurance braces, change of life braces. Like, she's just a kid. And she's like, can I help you? And it's just like a large amount of lip gloss, and I just see over her a security guard. I think to myself, who the fuck is willing to go to jail for some of these sequin culottes? Like, what is going on? Get out of here, you know? So I run out, and I'm standing there, and I look, at this point I look like a sweaty drag queen. And it's all like, all the makeup I did at Sephora for some nicely is all like all over. And I'm just like, I look like I came out of some yoga class. I don't know what people look like out of yoga, but whatever. And I'm leaning over like, happened just like that, you know? It was like, I don't know. And then I just started walking, and I just kept walking and walking, and I was like, had this revelation, like, I'm doing this wrong. I shouldn't go to a place where I'm afraid that I'm not cool enough to be. I should go to a place I'm too cool to be. So now Fridays after work, I text everyone on my phone, and I go to Sephora and I do my makeup, and I go to Chipotle, and I go to Ann Taylor. They say, yes, miss, can I help you? And I go, nope, that's good.